You know, many of us are susceptible to addiction, whether it's video games, coffee, or alcohol. But some of us have more obscure compulsions that are harder to explain.
I think he's addicted.
So, what makes us addicts? And how do we kick these habits? This is your Body On 10 Strangest Addictions. An addiction is defined as a chronic dysfunction of the brain, where there is some sort of reward, motivation, and memory. If you're addicted to something, you won't be able to stay away from it, whether it's a substance or a behavior. To better understand addiction, let's look at 10 of the most bizarre examples. Eating household objects. You know, some people like to eat things that are not food, like hair, paint chips, toilet paper, or even drywall. This psychological disorder is known as pica. It's a sign that the body is trying to correct a nutrient deficiency. If pica is suspected, tests will be done for possible anemia, malnutrition, or pregnancy. Hoarding. Hoarders have difficulty parting with things because they think they might need them in the future. I get it. Their homes are full with surfaces piled with stuff and narrow pathways winding through stacks of clutter. Hoarding can develop after a stressful life event such as the death of a loved one, an eviction, or losing possessions in a fire. It's more common in older adults. Cleanliness.
I am cleaning.
Hey, your roommates may thank you for being a clean person, but when it becomes an obsessive behavior, it can be a problem. You'll feel you're contaminated by germs, chemical toxins, or diseases. So you'd spend hours sanitizing, and these rituals would only provide a brief amount of relief. Washing or cleaning something could even make you feel like you're avoiding a catastrophe. Drinking urine.
Ew, what are you talking about?
Want some water? How about a warm cup of fresh urine? The act of drinking pee is known as urophagia. Some people drink their own pee, thinking it will reset their immune system or give them better skin. Others are convinced that the vitamins and minerals in urine will help ward off cancer or improve their athletic performance. Tanning. Are you obsessed with the perfect tan?
I went to that tanning place your wife suggested.
Well, if that obsession goes too far, it could lead to tanorexia, which is a term used when a person is addicted to tanning, mentally or physically.
I like to tan.
Tanorexics believe in the physical and mood-boosting benefits of tanning sessions. But even one indoor session before the age of 35 can increase your risk of melanoma by 75%, according to the International Agency for Research on Cancer. Cosmetic surgery. For some people, no amount of cosmetic surgery will give them the perfection they desire. They suffer from body dysmorphic disorder. They're preoccupied with how they look and see themselves as ugly or malformed. Cognitive behavioral therapy is effective in treating both body dysmorphic disorder and cosmetic surgery addiction. Body piercings. Many people want to see how far they can push their limits once they start body piercing. The act of piercing releases endorphins that act like painkillers, such as morphine. For most, it's an act of self-expression. But if you develop an overwhelming desire to pierce your body and it negatively impacts your life, you're addicted. Leeches. Vladimir is 52 and he can attach up to 12 leeches on himself at once. His addiction started after he was in a car accident and became convinced that the leeches would heal him and make him stay young. Although he's risking infection, he thinks the leeches can cleanse and purify his blood. Life-sized dolls. Doll lovers, or idolaters, see their synthetic dolls as life partners, not just sex toys. Some doll owners purchase a doll after the loss of a loved one. They usually design the doll to look similar to the person they lost. For some, the dolls are comforting because they will never lie, cheat, or be disagreeable. Attending funerals. Some people may crash funerals for free food, but real obsessives can't stop grieving.
I just don't understand.
Luis Squarizi's addiction started after he quit his job and lost his father. He can get moody and even sick if he doesn't attend at least one funeral a week.
I crashed a funeral earlier.
Others attend up to 50 a week, traveling to other towns and countries.
Yeah, I don't mind driving the 500 miles for Matthew.
Hopefully, you don't suffer from any of these addictions, but if you do, there are different types of medications, psychotherapy, self-help, and support groups. But let's say you want to try some extreme body modifications. Well, we'll see what that challenge brings on another episode of Your Body On.